What's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been posting. I think it's because it's just been uninteresting. It's just been uninteresting. I've not lived a very interesting life at all. Mm, in these past few weeks or months, even now. It's been like 2 months at this point, I think, since the semester started, and I've done basically nothing. I mean, I'm still seeing my friends. I've gone to the bars a few times, 21 and all that. Yay, yippee. Um, but I'll have a day like today, or I have a lot of days like today where, it's Monday. I had two classes today, didn't go to any of them. Um, would have had assignments to do, but Canvas was down, so everyone moved the assignments to tomorrow. So, of course, I'm not going to do them today. Are you kidding me? I'll do them tomorrow. Um, yeah, like I literally laid in bed the whole day. I just opened my window and it's night. It's dark already, 7:30. So, whoopsies. So yeah, I literally sat in bed and scrolled YouTube the whole day. And this happens pretty often. I haven't eaten, I haven't drank anything, and this happens a lot. And some days I smoke and some days I wait till the night to smoke. But like if I didn't smoke, if I smoked, the outcome was still the same. I just sat in bed all day. I even what did I do? Yeah, I got up to pee. That was good. That was good. And then I went right back to the bed and laid down again. I don't know. I have this project that I really should get on. It's like our capstone project. It's a group thing. We have a meeting tomorrow. I said I was working on features. I have not worked on any features. Um, So that's pretty bad. I don't really know how I'm gonna weasel my way out of that one. I'll probably say something like, oh yeah, I've completed it. I just haven't pushed it yet. I haven't pushed it to the team repo yet." And then they'll be like, "Oh, why haven't you?" And I'm technically the leader and the group leader for the next 2 months, so it's on, like, I really have to be on it, but I just haven't been. I think it's just an accumulation of things that I have to do that I don't end up doing. Like these assignments. It's 7:30. I wasn't gonna do any of the assignments. The only way I even figured out that I didn't have any assignments due today was turning on my computer and checking right now. Like I literally didn't even know. Um or I have a lot of one, two, three, right? Just see. Okay. There's that air fryer thing. Uh there's a lot of those empty water bottles. There's probably two, four, six, eight, nine empty water bottles. And they're big jugs. They're gallon jugs. There's 9 gallons of empty water bottles that I just have not thrown out. Um, it was an accomplishment for me to do my laundry this weekend. Uh, my bong bowl broke, so I have to go to the smoke shop, get another bong bowl. I have no food, so I have to go to Trader Joe's and actually buy food. I cook everything in my air fryer. I have not gone outside to cook anything for 2 months with my new roommates. They're still like strangers to me, basically. I know I hung out with them that one time, but that was basically the only time. Like, I have not seen them since, really. I mean, I see them in passing. They all go to the football games together, and I'm just not there. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. And so I think maybe I need another escape. Like, oh, maybe I Maybe I do need therapy. Obviously, I think I do need therapy or medicine or something. Some kind of. I think my anxiety is really bad. Like, he's out there. One of them's out there watching movies right now, and I'm too scared to go outside to go to Trader Joe's or to even buy a replacement bowl for my bong. Like, I'm too scared to go outside and interact with them because even just in passing, even just to go say, "Oh hey, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going. Okay, bye." Like that's scary to me for some reason. I think because I'm not put together at all right now. Like obviously I would get dressed, obviously I would get changed, and the me that's here in this room that's always here is so different than the one that I portray outside, even to my roommates when it's something that small. And I don't really have anyone to fall back on or to show the side of me to, because um, you know, my friends are all my friends, I guess. There's everyone's got to get ahead in life. Everyone's competing all the time, so there's going to be, I'm just going to be used as a measuring stick, obviously, to everyone else. Duh. I don't want to deal with that. Um, Online friends or online friends, even still, then there's that measuring stick. There's always this measuring stick. It's because I think, uh, like, I think I'm pretty successful if I'm actually locked in and I'm doing everything right. I think I'm pretty successful. I think I've got a good thing going. You know, um, Still haven't dropped out. Still gonna graduate on time. Um, I've done cool projects and things. I'm making money off of sports gambling. But smartly. I have a whole spreadsheet. I could even show you. Like this is, you know what? I will show you because this is what's been getting me out of bed in the mornings. Um, for the past few weeks. Like no lie. It's actually all I've been doing the past few weeks. That's what's been interesting to me at least. So here, it's pretty cool. The date, sports book. I'm running two different accounts, FanDuel and DraftKings. Okay, the events. I'll move this back up here. Ignore my plethora of tabs. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Tokens. See, every bet that I do is placed with a promotional token, right? And then stuff like this EV per dollar is all calculated automatically. EV per dollar, EV calculated, profit calculated. The only things I have to put in are the odds, the event, sports book, like these things, and then the odds, and then the stake, and if we won. And everything else is automatically calculated. See, we had big winning streaks, a lot of losing streaks too. Anything that's blue or red is a loss, and anything green is a win. Uh, the different shades of green don't really mean anything. Shades of red don't mean anything. It's just to be more in line with the double color matching. But I don't know. Maybe I'll change that. Then I have our summary sheet. Okay, here. Wow, entire summary sheet. We can see um, our Z score from the EV, if this means anything to any stats people. The real profit minus EV. So the expected value here, this is like the amount of money that I am expected to walk away with, right? And then the total profit is how much money I've actually walked away with. And then so, if this is positive, it's we're doing better than expected. If it's negative, we're doing worse than expected. So obviously we're doing way better than expected here. Whole standard deviation away from mean. We've made a total of $635 in both accounts. We have this daily snapshot thing. We can change the date and it'll show us our performance on that day along with our 7-day total EV conversion, which is basically just this again, but for the day and done by percentage. So, had some good days, had some bad days. There was this period of time where I went home. Whoa, wait, that's seriously messed up. I went home like a week ago and then came back on Tuesday. But yeah, look, 12 and 13, no bets because I was home. But then it's been a week. It's been a week since I've gone home. And I'm still in the exact same position that I am now. Obviously, this is great. You know what? $600 in, let's see, when did we start? At the start of this month. And it's 20 days, so about 2.5 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. I've made $600 from basically doing nothing. I've literally spent zero of my own actual dollars. I've risked zero of my own actual dollars. It's all in the sheet. It's all through promotions. Every bet is done. Again, this one's a bonus bet. Like they gave me $50 after I made a deposit to bet on anything. And so, obviously, of course, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna win with that. I'm gonna change my strategy around that, and that's exactly what I did. And every bet is made with the promotion. Obviously, keep repeating that. That's how this machine is making money at all. Cool. That's what's been exciting me. That's the only thing that's gotten me out of bed to do anything. And it's tricking my brain into thinking I'm being productive instead of when I should be looking for jobs or should be completing my projects or being more on top of my homework, talking to my professors, doing anything more productive to further my career. Like my dad is working harder than he's ever worked before because of this administration, and it's ruining our income, and he's doing everything to keep us afloat and keep us steady, and I am doing nothing. I'm dying in my bed doing nothing every day. And my sister is out here in college now. She's also, struggling. I can't tell her like, I can't use her as a support pillar out here because she's also struggling, right? Obviously, that's fine. It's great. I'm here for her. But then I can't tell her that I'm struggling too, like obviously to some extent, but I can't be like I can't tell her all my woes, obviously, because I'm the one that she tells her woes to. I have to lock in. I have to be her support pillar. I was talking this with my dad. I felt like I'm big brothering everyone. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I feel like I'm big brothering everyone. And so when you're big brothering everyone, people always go to you for advice. They look towards you. They think you're doing great. They use you as an example, as a measuring stick. This is how I feel. This is my entire existence. My entire existence has been a big brother, right? My friends always look up to me. My brother and sister obviously look up to me. Even yeah, my older friends will come to me, will turn to me for advice and emotional support. And it's like, what? How? How is this happening? Like girl problems, anything. I feel like everyone comes to me, and this is my, this is this is me, my terrible. This is how I spend most days. Nothing. I've got nothing. No eating. I'm probably 120 pounds soaking wet right now. Um, you know, it's terrible. It's really bad. I don't like the way I'm living right now at all. I think my life is falling apart. I'm getting lightheaded just talking because I haven't eaten or drank, you know. And it's like, what's my excuse? Why? Why? Why am I down here in the depths when I can project such a confident version of myself, that other people look up to, that compare to, and that only pushes me down more because it feels like there's a big disconnect. I feel like I don't know, like smarter than everyone, which is a terrible way to think. I think, it's very self isolating. It's a very self isolating way to think. Even if I believe it to be true, it's egotistical, even though that's not who I am at all. even though deep down I think I have a really big ego. Basically, I think I have a lot of problems. I have so many problems. Like, um, when I went back, I finally found this park that I went to with the girl that will change me, that has changed me forever, you know? Even though we never even dated. Whatever. More garbage, more things in the mental stack that don't even matter, right? Like, the amount of build up and problems that I have just keep compounding and I never address them or they never go away fully. And it's just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know if I talked about it last time, but I ghosted some girl, right? I ghosted some girl as soon as I got here. She was like reaching out, being like, oh, apartment tour, like, trying to, oh, you know, jump on me, I guess. And I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. So I ghosted her. And now it's been 2 months. I still haven't responded to her. And so, every day in the back of my mind, it's like that comes up, like, oh, I should text her. Or, oh, I need a plan to text her. And then you know what I do? I never come up with a plan. I never actually text her. And so it just keeps of course it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse and worse every day I don't do it because more, there's more time that goes into it, right? It's terrible. And so am I ever gonna respond to her? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I will. Like, I have to. I have to. I I even ditched my first therapy session with a different therapist because of this girl. Because I was already hanging out with her. I should have kicked her out. But instead I spent more time with her and didn't end up um doing my therapy session. Yeah. And so now I'm too scared to reach out to that company again because I already ghosted one of them and they're technically not licensed for someone in Arizona because our insurance only works in California. So that's kind of shot. I know they have campus resources, but I don't know how useful that is. I need to call my hair person so that I can get a perm over Thanksgiving. Like I like how my hair is now. But this is 2 days not washing it, right? Like it's kind of this shape that it's. I don't know. You can see like this little waviness. It's not. It doesn't really show up that great, right? But the waviness comes from the extra like grease and not washing it, I guess, right? Oh, there you can see it better. I don't know, but it would normally be like flat and not shapely. Like, and that's another thing I want to fix. It's just there's so many things that I want to fix, right? And my brain is always going, and I get super invested in this betting stuff, and it's like I don't know. Like, I'm trying to find another game that I can get super invested in, just sink more time into instead of I don't know addressing everything, addressing these issues, these situations. Like I don't even know. I literally don't know. I'm just crashing out. I've spent so much time here. I didn't even talk about the chairs, and there's a pool noodle back there. We somehow ended up with two chairs. These are one of them's for my sister. Actually, it was just supposed to be for my sister. It's all just stuff for my sister. But somehow they gave us two chairs, and now I just have to keep another one. Cool. Sure. I don't know. I have a second chair now. Maybe that would be fun to build. I really need to go to Trader Joe's. I mean, look, it's only 7:40 something. What's it? 7:48. Trader Joe's closes at 9. I could go to Trader Joe's still, but I don't know. Cause then like the issue with going to Trader Joe's is I go to Trader Joe's, then I come home with like bags and bags of stuff, and then I take it all in my room and put it in my fridge. Like I haven't put anything out there. There's nothing of mine that is in the fridge outside. My bowls and plates are just collecting dust out there. I have seasoning out there that's just useless and not using it at all. It's been 2 months. My roommates just have probably gotten accustomed to life without me. They wouldn't know if I lived or died. Uh, we're working on these songs for Halloween. We started at the end of the month, at the start of the month, and now it's the 20th, and we still haven't come up. I still haven't finished mine. Like, there's so much that I'm not doing, and I'm just letting it compound, and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry I haven't been posting, but this has been my life. I think I need some kind of structure. Some kind of structure. I will post at least once a week. Every Monday. I will at least have something to say. Because even if it's not interesting, right? It's not something interesting for YouTube. It's something for me that I can look back at. And if I don't post, then how am I supposed to know, right? So it's just for me. Anyways, that's been my life. Sorry, it's super depressing. Um, I'm apologizing to myself because I think I say some pretty mean things to myself. Yeah, you know what? I'm not done talking yet. I'm not done talking yet. I am really mean to myself. There are, like, I'll think of something embarrassing or some kind of like past moment. Um, like, okay, there's this one time I was talking to this girl and she was like to tan, and I was like, I don't know why. Like, this was literally last year, and I was like, man, I need to tan more. And I told my dad that. I was like, man, I should tan more. And he was like, what? What are you talking about? You know, you're dark already as a Filipino person. But low-key, I think I am very white passing because I don't go outside. And I look white as fuck. And the white light, especially from my monitors. But anyways, I don't think, I don't think that's a stupid thing to say. It's a fucking stupid thing to say, right? What an idiot. Why would you say that? And even, I even went outside and would sit outside um, with my bird to just, it was to get rid of watch tan. I guess yeah, you can't even really see it anymore. There's no watch tan. There hasn't been a watch tan because I don't go outside anymore. That was when I went outside, but now I don't go outside. Anyways, that is embarrassing, right? It's obviously an embarrassing thing to say. And so after now, it's forever in my brain, forever. And anytime I think about it, I'm like, wow, what an idiot. I hate you. I hate you. You're so dumb. What a stupid thing to say, right? Or like, die. Like, I want you to die. Like, you should die. Anyone feel like dying? Like, and they just rapid fire. I'll bang out like three of those. Um, and then move on with my life. And, it's just a vocal stim at this point. Um, anytime I think of an embarrassing thing or something that I really didn't like looking back at, I'll start saying that stuff. Like, here in my room, it's inside right now. And I'll just think, like, wow, how do I think of me? Such an idiot. Wow, what a stupid freaking guy, man. Like, what is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with you? Why are you in here and not outside? Is it that hard for you to be a normal person? So, stuff like that. Stuff like that. And I've been saying that stuff for years now. And I know it's not good. I know it's not good, but I really can't help myself. But anyways, I have no responsibilities left to do today because I failed them all. I'm not gonna work on my project. You know what? Instead, I'm gonna get high with my broken bowl, and I'm gonna smoke in my room. I'm gonna smoke in my room outside. I'm just gonna blow it out the window and call it great. But yeah, um, that's my life. It's super uninteresting and boring, and I genuinely, desperately, actually, genuinely need some kind of help. And sometimes when I think about it, it makes me want to cry. Like, admitting that these are not normal things, or I have anxiety, or I am depressed, or any of these things. Like saying it out loud and speaking it into existence and actually acknowledging it as a potentially real thing makes me want to cry. But getting high makes me not cry. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I will post more consistently for myself. And like this was 25 minutes of talking about nothing. Like, that's pretty good. I didn't even really have a plan. I just started recording because I felt like I needed to talk to somebody, and wow, that's really what it is. I felt like I needed to talk to somebody, and I don't really have anyone to talk to. I don't really feel like I have anyone to talk to, and this is a great way for me to just keep the thoughts going, right? So that's my life. I'll see you next week or sooner, hopefully sooner, but keep you updated. Bye bye.